Hello. Thank you so much for participating in that first discussion. Fantastic work. By now, you have an idea as to what the literature says about best practices in online teaching and some of those commonly held beliefs that being present in the course, responding to emails, and so forth are best practices. But we're trying to get beyond best practices in this module and really see what a deeper pedagogy looks like. And it's easier than you may think. Sometimes making simple changes, especially in the content and the way you elicit participation from students, can make all the difference. So what we're going to do now is we're going to treat the same content we did for the first discussion board, which is look at the community of inquiry model and try to find out what the literature says about best practices and online teaching. So what we're going to do that's different is I'm going to have you do sort of the heavy cognitive lifting for this board. So the first thing I'd like you to do is just complete some internet research. You just go to Google and you can type in some keywords. Let's try best practices in online teaching. Oh, it comes up right away. Thank you, Google, for reading my mind. And just take some time to look at the hits you get online, all these different articles, and browse a couple of the websites and see what the common language is that you're finding in the literature for best practices in online teaching. The second thing I'd like you to do is go to the Community of Inquiry website. That's the website you used for the first module, and I've put the link here on the discussion board to make it easy for you. So head to that and spend some time just reviewing the website on your own. No particular direction. Let's see, you can come here. It shows different publications, so perhaps you want to read about that. You can click here, you'll see some discussion forums, or maybe you want to just look at the model itself carefully and see what comes up here. And there's a survey. You can look at the different tools that are available for researchers. So you spend some time and find one item, at least one item, on the website that you feel confident in and become an expert. And when I say expert, I mean expert enough to answer some questions, and share that with a brief summary for your classmates on the discussion board. So come back here to the discussion board and just post your finds and your information. Tell us why you selected it, and then find at least, or choose at least 3 from your classmates, and then follow up with a question, maybe some additional information. By the way, what I'm using right now is Screencast-O-Matic. It's a free recording tool for instructors, for professors. I recommend it, and if you wanted to upgrade, it's only $15 a year, and then you get a lot of options. I'm using the free one just so you can see that the free one can even be useful for you. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, and then I'm going to ask you to come back to this third discussion board here and just share the differences in the experience from the first board to the second board, and the type of involvement and how you felt stimulated and so forth. So we'll come back and I'll respond there, and if you have any questions at all, certainly feel free to reach out to me. I am looking forward to seeing your post.